All right. A treat. Yes, I get a treat already. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Hey, Kim, and hey, Janny. How are you doing today? Hi. I'm really scared about today's project because River redeemed the Choose the Next project, and it's this boy. It's this boy. And I'm a little scared about actually finishing him up. But I mean, he's mostly done. He's got a whole head, and he's got a whole butt, and I just need to do all the other stuff. So hopefully we can do that by the end of stream. If not, we should be able to finish up soon after stream ends. I don't know. I am looking forward to having a giant spider though. Hey Shenanigans, welcome in. How was your weekend? How was your weekend, everyone? Today feels like a fresh start. Ooh. Did you have a good weekend or fresh start? Like did good stuff happen? A huge spider, yes. Bigger than usual today. Bigger than usual. All right, we're gonna do, I have some of these for snacking, and I just had to stick this onto the camera to begin with to show you how freaking big this yarn is. It is like almost as fat as a finger. It is even bigger than the regular blanket yarn. So this works up quickly, but the yarn's weird. The yarn's very strange. So thank you. Thank you, Kim, for my treat. You're working on a beetle of a car. Oh, like a Volkswagen Beetle? I've never made, I know that you can do like cars and tractors and trucks and stuff for stuffed toys. I've never done any vehicles before. How is that? Is it working up well? Janny, you've been in a bit of a funk for most of January. Are you starting to come out of it? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Yeah, that happens and it sucks. But I'm glad you're coming out of it. I know it's got to be hard too with Mrs. Pickle's knee, and you have a whole lot more to do, and that can put extra pressure on you. So, but I know I bet she's so grateful for everything. And how is her knee doing? I hope it's clearing up, or at least getting a little better. Hopefully getting a little better. Oh no, you quit cubing. Quit cubing. You're just taking a break for a while and playing with your new toy. Your stream sounded amazing. I mean, your stream always sounds amazing, Janny. But yeah, I came in during Home is Where the Heart Is, and it was just so professional. There were just so many parts of the song playing all at once, and it was amazing. Amazing. And Kim, the car is doable. It's on order. Oh, it's a commission. Cool. Are they commissioning you to like copy their car? Like, do they have a specific beetle that they like, and so they want you to do like their color, their car? That would be kind of neat. All right, so yeah, here's the stinking yarn. It's huge. I don't need to use that one yet. And I'm also hoping I don't run out of this darker yarn, because you need the two colors of yarn. If it looks like I'm really running low on the yarn, I could just shift the colors a little bit so that I can make it work. I won't need to go and buy another skein no matter what, because I have plenty of the lighter blue. But oh man, look at this. It's freaking huge. Huge. I also did not leave myself notes. Again, like, I do not take good care of future Fee. So I think I used the P hook, the 10mm hook. I don't think I used the 9mm hook. So we're going to start with this, and we'll see if it looks like what my original stitches looked like. And the other thing, where'd it go? The other thing that I'm doing to change the pattern, not change the pattern, but I'm trying to put more structure in the legs. Actually, I've got to... there we go. The pattern has you give structure to the legs by twisting together 3 pipe cleaners. And so, I mean, technically it's supposed to give it more structure than just one flimsy pipe cleaner, but it's still not enough to actually bend the legs. Like you see down here, like this dark purple leg here, it will not hold that shape. This is about as good as I can get it, and it very easily falls out of that shape again. So we're going to try to maybe twist it around this. This is a little bit more bendable, but it's also, you know, more stabby. So I have to figure out how to make that work. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Don't have. I love the way that you see some road, so.
Ooh.
And this is just that, right? It's
oh, neat.
Part Ghostbusters, part techno.
It is Ghostbusters.
That's cool.
You know, it's great. I love it. I love the repurposing.
Oh, in your messaging your Discord, Janny. Okay. Cubing became a habit, and you've stopped enjoying it, so time to move on. I get that. I get that. Yeah, there are certain things that used to be fun for me, and I just kind of continue doing it because it's like, well, I've always done this, or, you know, yeah, a habit, like you said. So, yeah, if you find something else that's fun, if you know, focus more on your music, I hope you find something that you really do enjoy. And, you know, maybe you'll come back to cubing later, or maybe that was something that you needed back then, and, you know, you're done with it now, and that's okay, too. And, Kim, someone thinks it's a nice car. You did ask them the color, but otherwise, you can probably make it, otherwise not, you can probably make it again. Nice. Nicholas, welcome in. Nicholas, you have been mentioned in the pattern between you and River. You and River are like sponsoring this stream, basically, because River used channel points to pick the next project on Friday, and I had no time this weekend to set things up, so I just have to hope everything's going to work out okay. But yeah. Shenanigans, that's why you deleted any game on your phone you've ever installed. They start fun. Yes, Shenanigans. I'm actually back out of doing that. Like, I used to do that with Candy Crush, and it wasn't even fun anymore. It was just like, oh, I have to use my whatever lives for the day, and I just go in and play it, and yeah. And I did that with Best Fiends for a while, too. So I actually still have them on my iPad, but I don't touch them anymore, really. The only other game I really play is I do Wordle and I do Quirtle. So that's fun. That's just before bed. So it's a quick thing. But not bad. Zero's Ghost. Hydrate. I was just going to do that. So thank you for the hydrate and a stretch. Thank you and welcome in. Yum yum. Today's stream is sponsored by the letter R and the number 314. On the plus side, you're adding an extra music stream into your schedule. Yes! We win! We win! That's awesome! So with your new toy, how much setup do you have to do? Like, it looked like the one that I came in on, the Home is Where the Heart Is, it looked like you had, you know, pre-recorded all of the parts, and like you kind of explained it there, like you had clips of every part, every instrument, every part, and then you just kind of have them play at the appropriate times in the song. But then you'd also pre-recorded a beat that you could just kind of jam to. So how much of it is just like you can just have fun with it in the moment, and how much of it is you have to do a lot of prep work? Out of curiosity. All right, we've done the hydrate. We're going to do a stretch, and then we're going to spider. And then we're going to spider. It's a big boy spider. The other thing that I have to figure out, like I said, I don't have as much of the dark blue left. So the legs that are actually dark purple in the picture, I might end up making those legs light blue instead of using the dark. I like them better as dark legs. But I think we have to do that just so that I have enough yarn. I don't remember what these things cost. They cost a lot. So yeah, if you missed earlier, this is how fat the yarn is. It's more fat than the Bernat blanket. It's extra. It's extra. Today we are extra. All right. So, yeah, and I only have this much of the dark blue. I need a little bit for the fangs and for the stripes in the other two back legs. All right, so let's see if we can make this work. Wish me luck, guys. We're gonna get into this. And it's actually warm. I'm gonna turn the heater off. Shenanigans. It's tough for us to give up something after we've invested so much time into getting better. Yes. I agree there. That's, what is that? That's the time sink fallacy, isn't it? I mean, I know that is more about like relationships or like a career, a job. The idea that you've put so much time into it, you need to keep doing it just so that you get your time's worth out of it. That's a similar thing. That's a skill, yeah. You're getting better at a skill. Or, yeah, you've invested the time and that kind of idea. Okay, here we go. We're going to do the thing. Man, this hook, this is a 10 millimeter hook, so it's big. Still not the biggest crochet hook I have. Oh, I forgot, you can't do a magic loop with these. Let's see if I can make this work. How much more snow? We have not gotten any more snow. I think, actually, last I checked, we were supposed to get a little more today, but I don't remember seeing snow in the forecast when I double-checked the weather yesterday. Well, I did that wrong. Dang it, come on. So no more snow. I was hoping for a little bit of snow before the sledding party on Sunday, but it's not like we need the snow. It's just, I don't know, having a nice fresh layer on top of all the stuff she's already sledded all over. Sledded. But how about you guys? Has anyone got some more snow happening out there? Boy, I don't even know how to start this magic ring, so we're just gonna hope for the best. Sunk cost fallacy. Yes! Encompasses time and money. Yeah. Yeah, like some of the most, I don't know, I haven't seen it super recently, but the most recent stuff that I've heard about the sunk cost fallacy was like a relationship thing of why people wouldn't basically end a bad relationship or, you know, a problematic or abusive relationship because they've already put so much time and you know, heart and energy into it. All right, let's see. So we're doing the second pair of legs. We need to do 16 rows of 6. This is why I stopped doing the spider. I think I'd like to make the spider again, but using a different yarn. I know they have the softer velvety chenille yarn that's also really, you know, big chunky. So I could still make a big spider fairly easily out of it. But, man, this yarn can go suck it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can absolutely go suck it. Hey, Lady Bee, welcome in. By now your painting should be done, right? It should be all dry? Yeah? Yeah? How is it? Are you really happy? Your beautiful wave painting? Nicholas, luckily you've just gotten rain. That's what I don't want. I don't want rain since we're supposed to have like 7 hyper little kids sledding all over our backyard on Sunday. No rain. I don't need more snow, but we just need no rain. Zero's Ghost, you had a wintry mix for the next 2 days.
Hold on to your butts.
Please do. Please do. Oh, this is the one that's all one color. Okay. Let me do this. Actually, I meant to play that clip just as I started picking everything up because that's very much how I feel today. Very much how I feel. I really want to have this finished spider. I just don't want to work with this yarn anymore. And the hook is kind of like slippery slidey because it's plastic. I don't like it. But like I said, I know there are other yarns with different fiber that are just as bulky, and I can try another spider in the future. Or I could use like the velvet yarn and a slightly smaller hook, and I could have a slightly smaller but still very large spider. That would not be too bad either. So yeah, this is going to be a big struggle bus stream today. So I'm sorry ahead of time. I might be able to get used to the yarn after working with it for a little while, but you put pics in Discord. We got new pics. We got new pics. You're gonna try another one? Look at that sunset, dude. All right, so there is, there we go. There's the wave, all dry and done. That is gorgeous. That's beautiful. I love that. Someone's going to be very happy and purchase that. They're going to love seeing that in their house. And the next big adventure. So are we doing another wave? But man, sunsets are hard. Really hard. Clouds are hard, sunsets are hard, waves are hard. You gave yourself a huge challenge and you knocked it out of the park with that last one. So this should be amazing. Are you going to throw some oranges into the water too for like the reflected sunset? Because that definitely sounds like an adventurous challenge, but I can picture such a gorgeous color scheme. I love blue and orange together. Yeah, aren't they beautiful? First one sold! Yes! Yes! That's awesome! Awesome! While we're in Discord, this was Kit works with a lot of miniatures. Kit builds miniature, like the one they're working on now is a bakery, and they've also done like a little mini kitchen. They've done a little mini green grocers, and Kit recently got these little paper cutter, like little paper punch things. Look how tiny they are next to the frickin' keyboard. These tiny little leaves. Would go crazy. We've got a corner to corner rainbow by What a Yarnaholic. I don't remember what a Yarnaholic was working on. So border and applique numbers. I wonder what it's going to be. I don't know. And then this one, River Stitch was working on a little amigurumi for her son, who has the same birthday as my daughter. So our kiddos both had a birthday yesterday. And Janny sang happy birthday, and it was so awesome. My daughter was literally just giggling like a fangirl. She really was. I wish you could have seen that, Janny. You would have gotten a kick out of that. So River did a daddy doll for her son. So she said both of her kids really like it. So she's going to have to make another one for her younger kiddo. And they immediately recognized who it was. So everything's perfect. And look at the hair on this. Like the beard and the hair. I hate doing hair. River did an amazing job on this. I hate doing hair so much. That looks so awesome. Like she's even got the part in there and everything. And she free-handed the doll. So I need to do more freehand stuff and get into the swing of it. I do not think I will do all the things that River does with freehand. I don't think I can, but I'd like to do more with it. Hey, Avec, welcome in. Hello, hello. And just make sure. Wait, you want to hold on to our butts? I'm not holding on to your butts. You hold on to your butts. That is your job. I got my hands full with this yarn. Cannot hold any more right now. This is big annoying yarn. Were you there when I thought I was gonna get? Oh no, because like I said, it was the whole birthday weekend, and my in-laws were here for a while, and I came in very late to your stream. And then I don't remember. I don't remember times or anything. The weekend is like a blur to me, and I'm exhausted. So no, short answer, no. I did not hear what happened, Janny. Astrid, yes, giant spiders. We're blaming River for the giant spiders. River and Nicholas, they are both in trouble. Both in big trouble. This is a 10mm crochet hook. So in US terms, it is a P hook. So I'm pretty sure the stitches match up pretty well. So I think I used the P hook and not the N hook. The N hook is a 9mm. And when I was making the mermaid blankets, there you are. When I was making mermaid blankets, I used the Q hook. And it's all messed up because I was doing plarn. I was doing plarn crochet a few years ago with plastic grocery bags that were cut up into strips. And so all the decals on the grocery bag started rubbing off on the hook. So it looks gross, but it's just like, you know, print ink. But yeah, there's a Q hook. I think is it 12mm? I think. It's a big one. It's a big one. I need to free up your hands for a treat. Oh, I got treated. Sorry, I missed it. I don't want to miss being treated. Actually, I brought one of these because when my sister was here for the birthday party on Saturday, she brought me some Snickers. So she said I had to have some on Twitch, so I will. So thank you to my sister and thank you to Nicholas. I love Snickers so much. They're so good. About half an hour to go. I hear you do good content. Go. I was there. I think I was kind of like in the general vicinity when you did have the person drop the 20 gift subs. I didn't hear anything leading up to that. So that was amazing. That was awesome. And you are worth it, Janny. You are absolutely worth it. So yeah, that's so cool that you got that. But yeah, I missed everything leading up to it. So I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know if it was kind of a new person who came in and gave some gift subs or what had happened. Because I didn't recognize the name. I can't remember the name. But yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm so happy for you. And now so many people have your emotes and everyone can spam emotes into your chat while you're playing and it's perfect. Vec, your largest hook is an 8mm, I think. I never use this size hook anymore. I would use this size hook when I was making mermaid blankets for 18-inch American Girl dolls. And I'm pretty sure that's the only time I've ever used this size hook. No, and for the big child-size mermaid fins, for the mermaid blankets. I would use this for the fins too, I think. But yeah, I do not use these hooks ever anymore. The lead up was a little scary. You were mid-song. You thought it was going to be something bad, so you just kept singing. That's how I react to bad things too. Like if something happens, I'm like, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and maybe it will go away. Oh, I'm glad it was a good surprise. I'm glad. Yeah, that would have made me a little nervous too. Oh, it was very humbling. Well, Janny, you are awesome. I'm excited that like more and more people are coming across you, and yeah, as soon as people hear your music, they stay. They are fans. So I'm glad you're getting that recognition. You definitely deserve it. All right, actually, let me do this. I'm gonna see if. Yeah, that's going to pop through. The one thing I have to figure out with this is how to make this a little bulkier. Whoop, so it doesn't pop through the end. And I don't have a plan here, so if you can think of something that I'm not thinking of, just let me know, because I'm just kind of messing around with things until something works. That's not going to work. The only other thing that I was thinking of immediately is when I do my little spiders, my little these guys spiders, I put a little dab of hot glue. Where are they? There you are. So these are the legs for the little spiders, and I put a tiny dab of hot glue around here, and it just kind of seals it off and makes it a little bit bigger so it won't pop out between the stitches. I could crochet some bulky around it. Maybe. Actually, even if I took some worsted weight yarn and I made a really tiny sphere, basically a really tiny sphere, popped it on, closed it off, and even kind of stuffed it a little bit. That way it would be too big to pop out. All right, let's maybe try something like that. What have I got around me for scrap yarn? I'll be right back. Let me look for some scrap yarn that I can use. There we go. All right, this is some yarn I'm definitely not going to use up very fast. So let's try this. This is why I've been so nervous about today's stream, because I am not good with trial and error in front of people. So I am nervous. A jumping spider with that size hook. No, because that means I have to find yarn that I can use too. But this year I do want to get more of the, it's behind all my stuff. I opened up my new stuffing. I had to open that up. There we go. All right, this stuff you can get at Michael's, and I'd like to work with more of this. It is softer texture-wise. You can kind of see this is almost like a, like a terry cloth robe kind of feel. And this is not shiny like the velvet, but it's very soft. So this chenille yarn you can get at Michael's now, and this is the Loops and Threads line of chenille yarn. So I'd like to get more of this yarn and make more bulky things. So that would be fun to do a jumping spider with, and I'd have to think what hook size to use. But that would be fun. Avec, you need to hop out again. The train is almost to your stop. All right, thank you for coming by, Avec. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I hope you have a good day. And I'll probably see you around Foxy or Mia Moore's stream later. Yarn shopping is a nightmare. Yeah, getting to the yarn store is a nightmare because I can't get this yarn at the Joann's, and the Joann's store is the one that's closest to me, so I hate getting to the other one. I have to jump on a really crappy highway that is just a pain in the butt, and then go down a long kind of parkway type road that's a pain in the butt. So I almost never do get to Michael's. Astrid, you walked away for a minute. Yeah, glad people are supporting you, Danny. Yes, definitely deserve it. Lady B, you think you could work with that? The super fuzzy yarn, the chenille yarn? That might be the yarn that you use to do your wife's weenie body pillow. Maybe. I mean, that would be amazing pillow yarn. That would feel lovely. It means, yeah, you have imposter syndrome big time. I know. I hear you. I feel you. I understand. But you are amazing, Janny. I understand imposter syndrome, and it won't let you feel that way, that you are amazing and you deserve all of the recognition. But you do. You absolutely do. You're always in denial. Yeah. Soft and Snuggles. I think maybe I have... One second. This is what it is. Sweet Snuggles Light, and it's the Loops and Threads brand that you get from Michael's. So the non-light version, I don't know how big it is. Last time I was at Michael's on Thursday, I think it was Thursday. The the chenille yarn aisle was almost just cleared out. So I did not get any of that stuff. I had been thinking of picking up a few. Didn't make it. Daedalus, good morning. Yours wasn't the light version. How much bigger do you think the regular version is? Yeah, Lady B, me too. I think a lot of us creatives have that imposter syndrome thing of like, yeah, just not, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, really. I know the feeling. Like, everyone's going to find out I'm a big fraud. And then even when I was doing art cards, I was always just amazed. I'm like, people are collecting my art cards? Why? It's just my art. Like, my art's nothing special. Yeah, it just feels weird. It feels really weird. But yeah, you guys are amazing. You are worthy of all of the recognition. You absolutely are. And I understand that sometimes your brain won't let you accept that. Astrid, in some ways, is a British thing to not be able to take a compliment. You'll understand the feeling of it, not understanding with imposter syndrome. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's all you worry about. Yeah, I used to not be able to take a compliment at all. It just felt so... I didn't know what to do. You know, like, even saying thank you was just like, I couldn't. I just couldn't. So, I've gotten better, but it's still like, thank you. Have you met me? Do you see what I'm making? Are you sure? Are you sure you want to compliment me? Good, Janny. If you're making or performing music, you're in your happy place. Nice. Yeah. No, your streams are an absolutely wonderful place to hang out. And I always have a really great time there. And you always look like you're having a great time too. So, you know, seeing you happy and comfortable and just enjoying yourself, enjoying your music, that passes on to everyone who's watching you too. Like, everyone just kind of gets the happy vibes. Lady B, the 2 lady tree paintings you did. Yes, they're finished and delivered. Mama B bought hers to be professionally framed. Ooh. The lady in the shop was gobsmacked that you weren't a professional artist. So I googled what qualifies as a professional artist. I don't know. What did Google tell you, Lady B? I don't know what kind of criteria you'd have to make for that. I mean, I would assume the lady at the framing store would just mean, like, professional as in, like, you do this full time. This is basically your whole career, I would assume. Like, being surprised that, like, wow, if you're this good, why aren't you doing this full time, or something similar. But I'm curious as to what you found on Google about being a professional. You just want to keep making it better. It's awesome already. You know, I actually don't even need this to be a perfect sphere. I think I will start to close this up at the end of this row. Again, we're making this up as we go, guys, and it gives me a lot of anxiety doing this in front of people. So I know you guys are nice and you don't bite, so it's more a me thing than a you thing. But I think this might work. I think this might work pretty well, because there's no way this thing is escaping these smaller worsted weight stitches. And a stretch. Let me did we do here? A 1 and a decrease. Yeah, let me get through my first decrease row, Zero's Ghost, and I will absolutely take you up on that stretch. Because now that my art cards are done, I am just doing a lot of crochet, and my hands are cramping up again. Which we could totally avoid if I would just stretch regularly, which I know I should do, but I don't do. Yeah. What you nibbling? What you nibbling? Nicholas, did you bring snacks for everyone? Professional is a weird word, used both to define knowledge and a skill and one's ability to make money doing it. Yeah. That's true. All right. So, oh, this should be perfect. Oh, nice. Nicholas, perfect. That was a good idea. That was a super good idea. To just crochet a thing to go over the end. It's still my palms that need the most stretching. You did a yarn cleanup a couple of weeks ago. You don't see the label for the soft and snuggles you used. Oh, next time I'm at Michael's, they should have the yarn in stock again, I hope. I wonder if there's a way to figure out when they restock. That's not like just going to Michael's every single day and figuring it out, because I'm not doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I need to go at some point when they actually have colors for sale that I can purchase and use, which would be great. All right, let's start to... This might be the tricky part. So it might be very tricky, or it might be only slightly tricky, and we'll find out, I guess. Oh, this might not be very tricky at all. This might actually be okay. And this doesn't have a lot of weight to it, but you know what? It might actually help shape kind of like the toe ends of the legs. It was a team effort. On the money side, it's supposed to be your primary income. Yeah, that's what I was thinking more. It's like it's a full-time thing. It's yeah, something, like you said, that you make solid money on. I mean, the framing lady could offer to become your patron, and then you can become a professional artist, and she can pay you for all of your arts. I think that sounds like a good setup. Apparently being a professional artist means juggling multiple responsibilities. You are ready to engage professionally when you can say that the following statements are true of you and your business. Your work is consistent, not all over the place. Your work is unique, identifiable, and well developed. Even your experiments fit into your signature work. Interesting. Oops. Nibbly on corned beef hash for breakfast? Pay for art? I thought you gave it away for exposure. Insert eye roll here, exactly. The thing I saw, actually it was just yesterday, Adam Ellis had posted through one of his, I think the Facebook account, that Wicked the musical had contacted him and a few other artists to promote some kind of a fan art thing that they were doing for Wicked. And they were inviting artists such as himself to create basically free art for them. And to compensate him for this, they would give him a free ticket. which as part of his post, he looked up. A ticket was worth like $111. And so the post that he made ended up being like a PSA thing of like, don't accept exposure. You know, I need to pay rent. I need to eat food. You are just, yeah, you're not helping the artist at all. Especially someone like him who already is well known and doesn't need the extra exposure specifically right now. When you quoted someone recently, the first thing you said was, "Oh, but can't I have a discount?" Wait, what? Yeah, no. No, you can never ask for a discount. If the artist is so inclined, they can offer a discount. I usually offer my family, you know, if they want to pay for a thing, I have my family pay less than I would have someone who's buying from my market table pay. Often I just gift things to family, and same goes for friends. I usually quote down a little bit for friends too. But yeah, you don't ask for discounts. If the artist gives you one, awesome. But there, here's my spider leg. It looks really funny. I think it'll work though. Get in there. Get in the hole. Mates rates. Jog on. Actually, I think I can make that a little bit smaller next time. It's not bad though. Like it doesn't, it's right here. Yeah, I think that works. And then look at that. You can actually hold the shape of whatever you want to bend it into, and it bends back without problem. I think this will work, my friends. All right, back to the big hook and the annoying yarn. All right, we're making this work. You think that's part of the problem? Even when we give stuff away to your friends and family, they're less inclined to pay other artists a fair rate. Possibly, like, personally, my friends and family, and I do have, like, friendly acquaintances who don't know me as well, who I would say that's true. If just like kind of a friendly acquaintance who doesn't know how much time I put into my stuff got like my discount or whatever, I could see them saying, oh, well, if it's that cheap, it should be that cheap from this person also. But most of my close friends and family, they see the time that I put into this, and most of them are at least interested in the arts too, in general, like multiple different creative venues, you know, music, visual arts, you know, crafting arts, a bunch of stuff. So definitely the people that I know understand the time that goes into it. And a lot of the time when I offer my family and friends the family discount, which I'm happy to do, they will insist, no, I want to pay you fairly. Or they'll check with me. They're like, is that what you would sell that for on your table? Because I don't believe you. So I have those kind of people, which is really nice, who are looking out for me, and they understand what goes into it. But I know not everyone understands the time that goes into it. And thank you for the spider. I love the spider. And the hello makes me so happy. I was looking for a cute little kid hello, and that works pretty well. Every time that spider sticker shows up, I'm so happy. Oh, I should also start stuffing this a little bit. Ever since you started looking at Magic the Gathering stuff, the Instagram algorithm has been showing you artist posts of the cards they've done with the explanations about the art. It's been neat to see. River! Welcome in, River! River, we figured out a thing! Nicholas gave me a great idea for how to do the legs. So now I just have to remember to do it for the next leg. I gotta keep Fee happy. It makes me so happy. I love this spider. Anyway, it's been kind of neat to see their thought process and the stories around the pictures. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Oh, no worries. I didn't feel bad. You've given away plenty of things, but you've also overheard customers at your table talk to each other and say, look at this. Do you think person I know here could make this? Oh, yeah. No, I hear that at my table a bunch, too. And sometimes it really is just like, hey, my cousin's wife's brother's dog crochets. Like, we should take a picture and show them. And usually they'll ask before taking a picture, and I almost always say yes. Like, for taking pictures of stuff at my table. And Jay, welcome in. Jay, how are you doing? Hello. How are you doing? How is your sweater? How did your sweater go?
Also,
And River, thank you for the shout out for Jay.
just, ew, what the fuck?
You have a
It's
cube-
literally an ice cube on a penguin.
Yeah, you have a cube penguin.
So fucking dumb and stupid. Ew.
Oh, why are you hating on that cube
No,
penguin?
Stupid.
I don't know what it
Fucking
is, but
stupid penguin ice
it's so
cube.
mean, Jay. So mean.
Dumb. Ew. Okay,
Anyway, yeah, Jay, I wasn't able to stop in this morning because I was trying to scramble to get ready to do this giant spider. But how's your sweater going? Sweater has sleeves and a collar now. Ooh. Is it done then? Is it done, or do you have like a few other things to finish up? But yes, welcome in. If there's anyone who hasn't been here before, I'm Phoenix Fire Element. You can call me Fee. I usually do crochet. I usually don't crochet with this giant chonky yarn. We're blaming River for that. We're blaming River in the nicest possible way. This was one of the projects I started a while ago and never finished, which is also very much how I operate. But usually we do amigurumi on stream. Sometimes I will do art, like art cards. I'm trying to do more of that, and I'm still a little nervous about doing it in front of people. But that's here in a nutshell. Only cuffs and ribbing left. Perfect! Ah, that's awesome! I can't wait to see. I'm gonna have to jump in the next time I see you live. I usually do. Usually when I see you crafting, Jay, I hop in, and even if I'm lurking, I'm hanging out. But could not do that this morning, and I'm sorry. Oop, I know I missed something here. Hang on. Oh, River. There we go. River, you've been lurking for about 40 minutes. Okay. No worries. Maybe more like 30. Janny, I saw but didn't want to say anything. And now you sound like a stalker. Now we know, Janny. Now we know. No worries. Yeah, I don't usually have the like present chat members list up or anything, so I really just see what shows up in chat, honestly. Zero's Ghost, you got commissioned to make a king-size blanket. You finished it and the price was $300 to $350. The lady wanted to pay $150. No, 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 no. Nope, I get very nervous. And actually, usually I do not take big commissions like that, but I get nervous if I'm taking a big commission for something that I've never made before, because it's very hard for me to price out. So that's, I think from what I'm reading here, when you finished it, the price was $300 to $350. So I think what you did is you bought the yarn, you saw how much yarn it took up and how long it took, and you based your price on that. And so yeah, if I've never done it before, I'm so nervous about taking that commission because I really need to negotiate, or I need to state the price up front. And that way, if the person has any issues with the price, they need to tell me immediately and not when it's finished. But I'm trying to make myself say no to most custom commissions now, because I never enjoy it as much as I think I will. I'm like, oh, a crochet challenge. This should be great. I never enjoy it as much as I think I will. Raid, Jay, you have to raid and run. Hope you have a fantastic day. All right, thank you, Jay. Thank you for the raid. I will totally check out your sweater next time. I absolutely will. But thank you so much for the raid and bringing all of your people. And yeah, whoa, a king-size blanket. How long did that take? That is a good question. I have never even made a single bed, like a twin bed, single bed size blanket. I've only ever made throw blankets. So I've definitely never gone bigger than a throw blanket. Your queen size's yarn would have been about 150, if not more. Danny, if you mod, you keep the viewer list up to date in mod view. You don't open mod view when you stream because you don't want to see who's lurking. Yeah, like I do see like the viewer count every once in a while, and that kind of gives me an idea. But I mean, I don't even know how accurate it is, so I don't take a lot of stock in that either. I'm just crocheting here. I'm just sitting here and crocheting and having fine conversations. I don't know what goes on behind the curtain. You seem to enjoy the top hat crochet challenge under duress, Nicholas. Under duress. Zero's Ghost, you ended up giving it to your mom. Yeah, bigger things like that I would make for like a gift, like for my mother-in-law or someone like that. Someone that I know will appreciate, you know, the time and everything that I put into it. Someone who will use it. Yeah, that sounds good. I bet she loved it. Do you have a picture of it? I'd love to see what it looks like. Read and run you have to, Jay. Words are hard. Yeah, words are hard. Thank you. I do not always word very well, and I apologize. You didn't even notice the time you're going to have to lurk. You were invited to your mother's knitting group this morning. Ooh, have fun. I'd love to hear what you work on and how that went. Although I think... Have you... You might be gone already, but if you're still around, have you been to that before? I think I remember you mentioning it. As either a thing that you might try to do, or could have been someone else I'm thinking of. Brains, man, brains. All right. And I should probably also count. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3 more rows. And I might, 3. I'm probably going to have to bend this down a little bit more here because I think it's going to be too tall. Son of a bitch. There we go. I think it'll fit better. Zach, welcome in. It's a big spooter. It is. We've got his head. And we've got his butt. And these have been done for a while. And I've just been struggling with the yarn so much, I just let him sit. But we're making this happen today. It is gonna happen. Zero's Ghost, it took you about 2.5 months. That seems fast for a king-size blanket. Those suckers are huge. Astrid, it's funny. People can see me sneaking in their stream. Ooh. The Wolverhampton Wanderers shirts for my daughter, they're in New Jersey. They're on the move. They crossed the ocean. They're in New Jersey. I am hoping maybe Tuesday or Wednesday they'll come. So I'm still really hoping that the package has the wolf logo on it, so that when I have my daughter open it when it arrives, she'll see what it is immediately. I'm hoping. She's gonna go nuts. I'm so excited. But yeah, it took a whole week before I even moved in the warehouse. Like, it just sat in Wolverhampton for a week. I think am I saying that right? Am I saying that wrong? I don't know. I apologize. I am an ignorant American. And some place names are weird, and they aren't said the way they're spelled. And living in New England, I totally get that. You said it right. Hooray! Thank you. Thank you. You're excited to see this completed? Me too. And actually, I had stopped because I explained a little earlier in stream, so sorry for everyone who's getting like a re-explanation, but the pattern has you kind of shape the legs by twisting 3 pipe cleaners around each other, and that's supposed to kind of help you do the bends that you see like down here in the picture. And some of the legs in the picture have these really like 90-degree bends in them down here. This doesn't do crap. Like, it's still just noodly. So we're trying something different. I think it's gonna work. But that's one of the big reasons. I don't like working with the yarn, and I also didn't like how the legs were coming out. So those are the reasons that I put this aside and hadn't touched it. Until River forced me to make my giant spider. She forced me. Oh, and River... I know I missed something up here. -3 here. Nope. You're upset they didn't cancel school. Yeah, usually when it's -3, at least around here in New England, where we also have cold and snow, they will cancel school if it goes down below like 0 Fahrenheit, because the kids walk to school, and that is bad and dangerous. I mean, I know they do cancel outdoor recess when the temperatures go below a certain point. But I know in our old town on the seacoast, there was at least one day when they had canceled school completely because it was so cold it wasn't safe for walkers. So I'm sorry they didn't. That's not right. School's quite literally down the road, and it's a 6-minute walk. But still, yeah, that's awful. And there are kids who would have to walk longer, I'm sure. So yeah, not cool, school. Ooh, eeps. Nailed it. Hooray! Now I'm afraid to say it again because I'll somehow mess it up. But yeah, the shirts are nearly here. I almost reached out, Astrid, I almost reached out to you or Janny. But I checked the website one more time just to see if I could make it work. And they had a sale, and it looked like everything would work out okay. It was just a flat 10-pound shipping to send it overseas to me, which isn't bad at all, really, especially since I got the shirts on sale. They were, I remember what the total was in US dollars, but I think the sale that they had going was they were 15 pounds per kid's shirt, and if you got 2 of the kids' shirts, it was 20 pounds. So it ended up being 30 pounds for like the whole order being shipped overseas to me with the 2 like official Wanderers shirts. And my daughter loves that football/soccer team. I feel bad calling them a soccer team because that's not what they call themselves, and most of the world does not call them soccer. But every time I say football, I think of stupid American football. I hate stupid American football. Teacher marked your son's answer wrong for not writing kg on it. Oh, kilograms for like a math thing. You hate when they do that and they get no credit. Yeah, no, they should at least kind of mark it of like, hey, by the way, next time make sure you do this, but you shouldn't get it totally wrong. That's annoying. Now say Worcestershire. Worcestershire? Worcestershire. Close. Just tell me I done good. Gotta love the local rivalries. Oh, and I'm sorry, I missed the part that you said your boyfriend will sulk because he's a West Brom fan. Nope. My daughter likes these guys because they have a wolf as the logo, and she loves wolves. Most of her Christmas had to do with wolves. Most of her birthday had to do with wolves. So she likes the team just because of their logo. But she's happy, so... Janny, you shouldn't mention that you're a Villa fan then. Was it Villanova? Ultimate Rivals. Oh. You too. Keep it civil. Keep it civil, you two. River, he's a walker. You got cold last night at 2 degrees walking to the car. Yeah, I get cold at 2 degrees too. It doesn't sound good. I think Friday and Saturday. Saturday, I think our high for the day is supposed to be 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Last I checked. It might have changed by now. And I think we're in the teens on Friday. Aston Villa, okay. Hey Dan, welcome in. Doing pretty good. We figured out some spider legs, which were giving me major problems, so I might actually have a giant spider at the end of this. Or soon after the end of stream. I don't know how quickly we'll move, because it's a pain to work with this yarn. But hi, how are you doing? How was your weekend? And Queen Crafty, welcome in. Let me count this, and we'll do a treat, thank you, and a hydrate. How are your projects going, Queen Crafty? How's your jarting going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh, nice. I just did 2 stitches over, and that I can fix. Yeah, you said it right. Hooray! You done great. Hooray! All right, we'll do a treat and a hydrate. Thank you, Queen Crafty. Oh man, we're getting some good rivalry in chat here. Hubby is a City fan. Birmingham City. Be nice, everyone. Be nice. Be nice. It's just sports ball. Be nice. Worky lurky time. Thank you, Queen Crafty. I'll enjoy my treat and I'll have a good chug of my tea. So thank you. Astrid, do you think it's a good enough reason to like a team? Good logo? All right, team. Oh no, the divide. Oh, River, the warmest you're getting today is 7. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope your place is insulated pretty well. I mean, I hope they would make them insulated there, because yeah, you definitely get to experience the cold throughout the winter. But our last apartment, yeah, it was made in the early 1900s, and it was that like horsehair and mud for insulation. And I always meant to get a thermometer inside our bedroom, our 2nd story bedroom, because it was so cold at night. I'm Irish. I don't care about football. Okay. Okay, as long as we can all play nice. And as long as you guys aren't mad at me for calling it soccer, I'm happy to call it football, but I'm always afraid that if I say football, then people will think, since I'm talking with an American accent, then I'm meaning American football, and I'm not, because American football is... Which also probably just made someone mad, but that's okay. It's not for me. That's all I'll say. It's just not for me. But anyway, I have fun watching like actual soccer games, like with professional soccer teams, because oh my god, the moves, the the athleticism involved in playing soccer is amazing. I do have fun watching soccer. Call it footy then. Footy. Okay, footy. Football. Football. You like watching football, but you don't support a team. Boyfriend's a West Brom fan because of where he lives, but he admits they're bad. That's fun too. I love those kinds of fans, that it's just like, look, I have to love them. They really suck, but don't say that. Like, I love that kind of fan, actually, Astrid. I think the thing that does get me is when they're like, you know, my team's the best ever, and like, you know, I'm going to beat you up if you say otherwise. But if you're like, no, they suck, but I love them. Be nice. I love that. All right, how do I finish off this leg? I think I just do a... I don't even think I did a slip stitch. And we leave a little bit for sewing. I have no clue how this is going to sew on either. And I'm actually really happy. These are going to help so much when I'm sewing this together, because my smaller needles were not going to cut it with this big yarn. I was not sure how I was going to make it work. His friendly banter poking fun at his wolves friends. See, and that's cool too. Like if it's all just kind of friendly banter, and yeah, I'm totally down with that. I think it's just the the actual fanaticism that really don't want to deal with that. All right, so I think we figured out this is about the right size. So I'm going to cut a few more of these. And whoop, we'll do some more legs. A -44 Fahrenheit with the wind chill in your part of Canada this morning. Holy butt, Stan. Man. Yeah, does your place stay warm enough? Again, I know that houses that are built in places that are traditionally freezing cold in the winter, they understand how to insulate. But I also know that especially modern housing and modern housing, like apartments, they will cut corners whenever they can. And sometimes that is dangerous. Taking me to knitting. Oh, I want to knit with your mom and her friends. I want knitting buddies. I want in real life knitting buddies that I can knit with, and we'll tell knitting jokes to each other. Everyone will be so jealous of us when they see us knitting. Ooh, knitting. I finished my test knit. I did all the photos. I got one of the photos up on Instagram. But yeah, here's the test knit that's all done now, and it's so squishy. It's like part of it is the yarn, like the bounciness and stuff does come from the yarn too. But just doing a rib in this style does just give it natural squish, even if I had used a different yarn. So I love it. I do want to make it again, and I want to make it because it's only 5 inches wide, which is what it was written to be. I made everything right on gauge, but making it again, I would have to, it's a 6-stitch repeat. So this is only a 3-stitch repeat for this kind of ribbing pattern, but at the very ends, there's a 1x1 rib. So to make everything work all together, it has to be a 6-stitch repeat. So anyway, yes, I would go like 6 stitches. It would be just maybe 1.5 inches wider, which I would appreciate living in New England, having a wider scarf. But I like my scarves wide. You love that on Insta. Made you want to knit? Yes, please knit, 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 knit. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I do like the designs that the person who designed the scarf, she has some very, like, they're very simple, classy designs. They are very, very nice. They would go with a lot of different get-ups, outfits, whatever, you know, like a lot of different coats, hats, a lot of different looks. All right, that should be good for now. That's good for now. Okay, let's do another little toe ball. Toe ball. All right, we've got 3 legs. And each of the legs is a different length too. So this one's also going to be 16 rounds. And the next pair of legs will be striped and it will be 18 rounds. Okay, so don't let me mess that up. This is your job. Don't let me mess that up. But the hat in the Instagram photo, yes, 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 I love that hat. I don't think that's free anymore. That hat used to be a pattern that you could get for free if you signed up to some kind of newsletter. So I got that hat for free. I don't think you can get that anymore. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, that's my winter hat. This is, this is one of the, actually probably the second stranded colorwork knitting that I ever made. So this is probably from 2016 or so. It's called the Bobble Hat. And I left a little string inside in case I ever wanted to put a pom-pom on it, but I think I should cut it because I don't do pom-poms. But yeah, I love these guys. It's just the same 3 sheep repeated around. So it was like, what, 4 repeats of the sheep? I love this hat so much. It's a good hat. And I love wearing it in public. And I'm like, why, yes, I did make my hat. Thank you for asking. It's so cute. Thank you. I love wearing it. I'm sad when it's cold enough to merit me wearing it, but I love wearing it. Yeah, there are actually a few different people in my old town walking around with those hats that I made for them. All like commissioned, not just handing out hats. That would be madness. But I had a few different color combinations that I made for people. My hat twin from our old town, because she liked my hat and wanted the same, and we'd run into each other wearing the same hat, which was fun. But she did a lot of needle felting, and she actually does painting. What else? She was getting into kind of like molding or sculpting with honeycomb. But we moved, like COVID hit, and we moved like right around when she started working with that. But I wanted to see what she was going to do with that. Yay, yes, hat. Hat. I don't know if I ever would have thought of this, making like a little ball, a little sphere to pop on the end of the metal and the feet. But even if I had thought about it on my own, I probably would have been too lazy to do it. I probably would have been like, nah, that's too much work. I can think of something else. I don't know what that would be, but I try not to be too lazy when people are watching, so we actually tried it out, and it's actually not that much more work. So, hooray. So yeah, we're starting leg number 4, and then we'll be halfway through the legs. And then I need to figure out how much more dark blue I have. If I'm making the legs that are dark purple in the picture, if I make them light blue, I will have enough dark blue that I can make the fangs dark blue on the spider. Because his head is dark blue. So I could probably also do the fangs before I end the stream and get them sewed on too, just so he has a face. That would be a good goal, to make sure my spider has a face before the end of stream. Kind of like the camera being up higher like this. I used a different box because, you know, I wanted to lift the camera so that I could actually show you what I'm working on with this enormous yarn. I actually might keep this and keep my camera at this height when I go back to just normal person crochet. Kind of excited. I have a reason to use this yarn too. It's one of the more coarse Red Heart yarn, so I don't really want to use it on a lot of things. But no one's even going to see this, so I might as well use it. decrease. My daughter had a good birthday weekend. Lots of cake and ice cream, and she is insanely excited about her sledding party on Sunday. So I think all the kids have their official invites now. I had messaged all the parents beforehand, said we were still just waiting for the weather forecast to, like, you know, for the day to get closer so the forecast would be more accurate and we knew that it would work. And all the parents said that if it works, they were in. So I think all the kids have their invites in hand, so it's all official. I need to get the rest of the party stuff tomorrow when I do groceries. She has Jurassic Park dinosaur plates and napkins. And she put all the party bags together already. We found some like little like dollar store item things to put in, and she's pretty happy with life. Dragon Kaor? Let me know how to say your name, but thank you so much for the follow. I mess up names, but I don't want to. I apologize. I really feel like I should have another on here. Drag or dragon is fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Well, welcome in. This is for the toe of one of these little spiders. Let's do maybe 2 decreases and we'll put the little leggy in there. This is my first time making this giant spider. So wish me luck. We're figuring it out as we go. I usually make smaller spiders, kind of like this guy. Or technically, this is the one that I should show you, because this is Bartholomew. So he's much smaller than this guy will be. You thought they were all getting hats? No! Only special spiders get hats. Holy crumbs, the top hat. We blame Nicholas for the top hat. Yeah, it just intensified the cuteness by like 1,000,000. So he still needs his monocle. I know I've been saying this for like a year straight now, but he still needs a monocle. He has his fluffy shoulder pads. And Bartholomew. Oh, the kids at the party. Spiders, kids at the party, it's all the same thing. We didn't find any good hats. We did not find any kiddo-approved hats. She really wanted them to have hats, and then when she saw what the hat choices were, she decided they didn't need to have hats after all, and I'm okay with that. He is so dapper. Yes, I love Bartholomew the spider. Oh, you came in with Jay's raid. Oh, it does say that. Raider from Jay. It would help if I actually read the things. That would be a good idea to do. But you've been in lurk mode. Well, thank you for lurking, and thank you again for the follow. Alright, I think that's good enough. Oops, actually the other thing I wanted to do was bend this so it actually met. There we go. There. That is less likely to hurt someone. 20k channel points say the next project is a big spood top hat. I mean, yeah. I have a sheep hat. It almost fits too. What a big head you have, Spider. You just have this, it's like a person-sized head. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Astrid, you loved party food when you were a kid, and you still do. I mean, party food's amazing. Yeah, so the party that my kiddo's going to have is they're going to sled outside for hopefully about an hour, and then afterwards they'll come inside. Oh, hot chocolate. That's what I needed to buy. I was going to get like a big hot chocolate mix thing. That's what I was going to buy. Anyway, they're going to come in, they'll get hot chocolate and cupcakes and just kind of like hang out, warm up, do kid things. I'd like to do that snowflake, like tie-dye snowflake art thing that was suggested here, and thank you. I don't remember who brought that up, but thank you. That sounds amazing. I think it'll keep them busy, and it shouldn't be too messy. I mean, they'll be a bit of a mess, but like not an irreversible mess, which is important. Is jelly and ice cream a thing? Jello and ice cream, no? No, I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of that before. I mean, I would try it. I'm willing to try most food things. That doesn't sound undoable. There we go. I don't like crocheting around a central object. There we go. That'll work a bit better. You swear that was a kid's party staple when you were younger. Janny, are you mad or is it a British thing? Like cheese and pineapple. Oh, man. Oh, what? 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 The only thing that I can even kind of relate that to is that my grandma would have pineapple with cottage cheese. You know, like a, you know, creamy cheese curd stuff. But cheese and pineapple? Jelly and ice cream was definitely a thing. So is it like gelatin jello, or is it like jelly that you would, like jam that you would spread on toast? Which jelly is it? I need to know what exact food things we're talking about here. It's very important. Jello, the wobbly stuff. That just seems weird. I can't quite wrap my head around it. Again, like it doesn't sound like, ew, gross. It just... Pineapple on pizza has both? Both what? I've had the Hawaiian pizzas that are the pineapple and the ham. Is there something else that goes on that too that's like different? I don't know. I can eat Hawaiian pizza. I don't mind it. Like, it's not a massive treat for me that I'm like, oh yay, Hawaiian pizza. But it's tasty. Man, we are talking controversial things today. Sports teams, cheese and pineapple. We're in the big leagues today. Cheese and pineapple on cocktail sticks is a thing. It just... like the acidity of the pineapple, and maybe that's what makes it good if you like it. And I've never had it, but maybe that's what makes it good. Just the kind of the acid neutralizing dairy of the cheese with the high acidity of the pineapple. But I just see that seems weird to me. Weird. Again, I would try it, but I'd be a little more skeptical of that than the Jello and the ice cream. Again, I love food. I'm willing to try most foods. All right, what do we got? We got to do another one of these cursed magic rings, which is pretty awful in this yarn. It can go suck a butt, is what it can do. Oy. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. There we go. You're making enemies today, right? On today's highly controversial stream. Now that you think about it, they don't mix well as the ice cream melts and the jello stays wobbly, but it tastes good. Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't taste bad or anything. It's the texture thing that I was more trying to wrap my head around and not quite getting there. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound gross or bad. I mean, it's all sugar treats. It's all sugar treats. Astrid, pineapple on pizza is your favorite. And Janny, cheese and pineapple. Oh, and the pineapple on pizza is not for you. You shall die on this hill. Oh, please don't. Please don't die on any hill. But yeah, no, it's not a super special thing to me, but it's enjoyable. I'll eat it. And I think I messed this up. I think this is floppy on the end. I don't want to have a floppy end. No one wants a floppy end. That's gross. And Zach, you haven't seen Jello or ice cream together in your corner of the world. Yeah, same here. Yeah, but usually when I've had Hawaiian pizza, the pineapple that I have on Hawaiian pizza isn't acidic. Like it just mellows right out. But if you had fresh pineapple with cheese, it seems like it would be like really like biting acidity that fresh pineapple is. But maybe when you mix pineapple and cheese, you don't use fresh pineapple. I could be totally misjudging how this is being served. Ah, come on, why is this being a pain in the butt? I hate starting these legs. Agree to disagree. Lady B, your hubby hates pineapple on pizza. One of the pizzas that I had, an old boyfriend really liked, it was a barbecue chicken pizza. So instead of like red tomato pizza sauce, they would use barbecue sauce. You know, the pizza crust, barbecue sauce, some chicken, and usually at the very end there'd be like a little bit of like blue cheese or ranch dressing or something on it too. Like drizzled on. I mean, you know, this is America, so of course there's ranch dressing. Different strokes for different folks. Welcome to knitting. Hello, knitting group. Hello. 2, 3, 4, 5. River, you're back from the Arctic. You survived. Oh yeah, the crosswalk teachers. I was only thinking of the kids who are walking in that weather, but that's brutal too. The teachers who have to stand outside and wait for the buses and the walkers. That sucks. Yeah, I'm surprised they wouldn't close school if it's that cold. Astrid, do you think strong cheddar with sweet, fresh pineapple? Again, I would try it. I like both things. So, yeah, maybe it's something that you try it and you're just like, dang, this is good. So I won't knock it. I'm just still trying to figure out exactly what it would taste like. Oh my goodness, I cannot see a thing. Yarn, I don't like you. You are bad yarn. Bad yarn. You're divided on barbecue sauce pizza? I haven't had that in, I don't know, long time. Long time. Final answer. So, yeah, kind of like with Hawaiian pizza, the pineapple and cheese pizza with ham. I would eat it. I've enjoyed it before, but I don't, it's not my favorite. Ooh, chicken Alfredo pizza with black olives when you don't feel like marinara. Oh, I love I can't remember, there is a name for this pizza, but it's basically just like a white cheese pizza. So like you drizzle the crust with, I think, just like olive oil and garlic, and usually there's slices of tomatoes, which I don't like tomatoes, but I can eat tomatoes on this. So maybe they put a few slices of tomato down, and then they just put like the cheese across it, and they'll put some oregano and garlic on the top. Oh, it's freaking amazing. I haven't had that in a long time. Usually the pizza places around here, you just order a white pizza, and that's what you get. But oh my god, that's so good. I haven't had that in forever. But Alfredo pizza with black olives sounds amazing. I love black olives. And green olives and Kalamata olives and olives. You've had barbecue chicken pizza. It's good. You don't order it, but you enjoy it if someone else offers. No ranch or blue cheese for you. Ah. I would love to eat salad dressing at any opportunity, so I'm good with that. They closed them on the 18th, and that was only 12 degrees. Oh, possibly, River. Yeah, maybe they used up the snow days. That is a good thought. That could have happened. Your husband loves Alfredo pizza with spinach, mushrooms, and feta cheese. Oof, that sounds amazing. Holy crap, I want that now. There's like 3 different pizzas now that I would like to have delivered to my house, please. I'm willing to accidentally flash my address on screen if you will order me these pizzas. It'll be total accident, of course. Janny, spicy beef, pepperoni, and jalapenos. I like jalapenos, but I have to be in the right, like, jalapeno mood. But that does sound good, too. That sounds really good. And Zach, you're a supreme, the works, everything type person. Oh, I had that once at a friend's house. That was amazing, too. I love food. I love food. Food is good. The end. It gets the feeling. Fee likes olives. I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say I like olives. After your mom passed, all your dad did was order pizza for like the first 2 or 3 years. You have to be in a real good pizza mood to eat it. I can understand that. I think we usually order pizza. I don't know. We hadn't been ordering pizza for a while, and I think lately it's kind of been maybe twice a month or so. Although, just before Christmas, we found that one of the pizza places, kind of like 15 minutes away from us, they have a special. On Sunday and Monday, you can get a large cheese pizza for $8.49. And so we do. It works quite well. But yeah, we don't usually order toppings on our pizzas. As much as I love food, my husband does not like food. He has said many times that he would be very happy if you could take like a vitamin once a day and you never had to eat for the entire day. Makes me sad. But yeah, he will eat cheese pizza, so that's what we order. So I have to be out with friends or something to get toppings. Hey, Kit. Oh, thank you for giving a shout out to River. I was so glad to catch your stream yesterday, River. It was good to see you again. I know it's been harder to stream lately. And I miss you. I miss your face, River. Janny, just set up a treat stream. That way you don't have to dox yourself and your viewers basically buy you dinner. Oh. Nicholas, not together, but I like green olives, I like black olives, and I like the purple Kalamata olives. But not together. They have to be enjoyed separately. Sign me up for the vitamin. Oh, no. Yeah, I love food. I deeply love food, so sorry I keep hitting you, but trying to figure out if I actually did do 6. It's really hard to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess there are 6 stitches in here. But yeah, that's hard for me because I deeply love food. Eating is so good. Yes, eating is so good. It's the best. Oh, Firehorse Arts, thank you for the follow. And welcome in. We're working on leg number 4 for our giant spider.
There are a bunch of people in chat that know me IRL who are like, Kit's on it again.
Nicholas, one of the painting streamers you watch, has his own paint company. So the address is public, so you DoorDash their crew a couple of pies. Oh, that's awesome. That is really awesome of you. I bet they loved that. Any more shout outs? Zach also streams. Zach has done some art streams that I've been able to catch. So Zach is another awesome person in chat that I recommend you go check them out. And obviously ditto with all the other people getting shout outs, like Kit, our wonderful mod, River, our wonderful mod, and Janny, our wonderful mod. That might be the only spider you would let in your house. I have more spiders. This one has a top hat, and he's very well mannered. These are the spiders I usually make. I usually make smaller spiders like this. This is the first time I'm trying this pattern with the giant spider. But I love spiders very much, so I make him a lot. And then I have like a little bouncy leggy one. Little bouncy leggy one. This one's a free pattern if you're a crocheter. This one's a free pattern. This one's a paid pattern. And you can type exclamation point spood in to get the pattern link. The hat one is cute. Yay! Oh, actually, I read it as hat. So there is no hate with spiders. I read it as hat. Thank you.
Yeah, that's how that nickname even started, because, I mean, since the beginning, I've had that username. And people were like, yeah, we're just going to call you Zach. Okay.
Let's see, that cake was the best cake.
Yeah.
Oh, River, someone clipped a jump scare from you yesterday. I didn't see it made it into a clip. You giggled at yourself. Yeah. Yeah, River, you can make River jump really high when you do a sound alert, when River's streaming. Just a little tip from me to you. Just so you know. Who doesn't like random mystery pie showing up? Exactly. That would be the best day. Oh, absolutely, Zach. Yeah, I had an awesome time in your stream. And still am very jealous at the quality of your digital lines. Maybe I'll get there someday, but haven't got there yet, so gotta keep working. Kiyu-sama, you were taking a nap, so while lurking, you were dragged here through the raid. But you appreciate Spooter plushies. Oh, thank you, and welcome in. Yeah, for the record, Lady B also has several sound events that you can trigger. Sometimes you can make a Lady B do a good jump too. Brace yourselves. Foxy arrived. Help me, I'm gonna go deaf, Fee. Oh, why would that be? Why would that be? Hi, Foxy, also. Yeah, look, we've got his little spider face. We gotta make it, oh, there we go. We gotta make his little fangs. Here, little fangs. And his butt looks like this. Here's his butt. Needs to be sewn onto his head. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. The stitches work up fast, but working with this yarn in general is a pain in the butt. In the butt. In the butt. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Kiyu-sama. Thank you, thank you.
Hold on to your butts.
In the butt. Thank you, River. Sophie, the @ symbol does work. You knew you weren't. It did work? Oh, like it doesn't, the @ symbol doesn't bring up a link on my chat. So like it calls up the clip, so it makes the clip work, but at least on my end here, using the @ symbol with the name gives me no links to click to follow the person. But hopefully that, if it's different on your end, that's great, because I would love for it to be clickable. But yeah, the @ symbol does still pull up the clip. But yeah, I could still use the @ symbol when I used Streamlabs. Since I switched to Stream Elements, the @ symbol messes with the link. You only ever did the @ and it's no longer working and it sucks. Yeah, like we talked about it a little bit in Reverse Stream yesterday, that I am lazy, so when I do shout outs, I'll do the shout out and then I'll do @ to help me fill in the name, and then I have to go back and delete the @ because otherwise I'm just going to write the wrong name or misspell the name like 50 times before I get it right. So the @ symbol is super helpful. Dane of Wonder, welcome in! Welcome in and thank you for the follow. The patterns that I make, no, they're not made after specific species. They're, I'm trying to think, I think on Ravelry, there's someone who made one of these spiders and they had the body be like basically a black body, and then they embroidered sapphire blue markings onto it, so they were copying an actual jumping spider. But yeah, mine I just do whatever. Eventually I would like to embroider on the actual markings. That would be nice. But I'm just playing with colors for now. And also, I don't know if someone might have put that in chat already, but if you are interested, if you're a crocheter, come here, the little leggy spiders, this is the free spider pattern. So this is the free no-sew spider pattern. That's the second link in my post. So this one's free. It's really quick and easy to make. And this one is the paid pattern. And I think you can get it either from Ravelry or Etsy. I don't remember if there's a price difference between Ravelry and Etsy with this one, but this one's paid and that one's free. And neither of them are my patterns. They're just patterns that I love and I use. Dane of Wonder, they're super cute. Thank you. Thank you. Love following fellow crafters. Oh, nice. Well, thank you again for the follow. What kind of crafting do you like to do, Dane of Wonders? Dane of Wonder. Dane? I try not to automatically shorten people's names, but if it's okay, I'll take it. Also, I apologize for the struggle today. I do not enjoy this yarn. It is extra thick blanket yarn, and it is struggling with me. So the old way of shoutouts is now gone altogether. Mine plays clips because I have the clip set up specifically. If I didn't have the clip set up specifically, I think it would still do a regular shout out. I think, you know, the old regular shout out. And then you can also do the / shout out, and it makes like a little, like a pinned link appear at the top of chat. So that's the Twitch version of the shout out that they added 2 or 3 months ago, maybe. So I think the / shout out is supposed to make it easier for you to just quickly click one button and follow and you're all set. Like you don't have to click a link and go to another page. You just click follow and you're all set. So I can see where that comes in handy. Oh, this is Fee's superpower. Welcome in. I need to catch up again. You had the same issue on Stream Elements. You managed to fix it. What did you do? What did you do to fix that? Old way of shoutouts. Petty Pet, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I am struggling. Did you notice, Kit, that I'm struggling? Didn't want to mention that I was struggling. I was struggling so hard I couldn't talk about the struggle. It's okay. You tend to do cosplay, fursuits, and props. Nice. I would love to learn more like sewing stuff. I used to sew, nothing amazing, nothing amazing, but I'd like to get back into sewing, but I can't imagine working with like the faux fur fabric for sewing. Is that just something that you get used to, how to handle the faux fur fabric, and you know, you get used to it and it all works smoothly, and whereas that as hard as it seems like it would be? You like to use both the shout out command through Stream Elements and the new Twitch one. I think if I didn't have the clips, I would just use the Twitch one. But since I have the clips, I love to use the clips for anyone who's okay with it. If you're not okay with me playing clips, feel free to let me know. And when you get your shout out, I can try to make sure that we do a, like the Twitch shout out instead of a clip. I don't want to put anyone on the spot. If you want to message me and just ask, I will pass that on to the mods also. Because, like, I can understand it might make you feel like you're put on the spot or something to have your clip playing. So let me know, because we don't want to make anyone feel awkward or weird or anything. Are you using Stream Elements for your shout out command? I am, but I also have I have it attached to Clippy, which I don't know what the new name of it is. Clippy changed hands and now it has a new name. I can't remember what it is. I see no struggle. Stitchcraft. Oh, this is the difficult Stitchcraft. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, nice. I'm only 3 stitches away this time. You know what? I'm just going to leave it that way, and I think that will be fine. So yeah, what I was saying before, going back to that, since I'm using Clippy, I don't know if your fix will work with that. If it does, awesome. That'd be great. But yeah, thank you, Janny. If you have the time and the inclination, I would love to hear how you fixed the @ command thing. Dane, you were hoping you can do more tutorial Q&A streams. And yeah, you get used to it. It's messy for sure and tedious. Yeah, I would imagine, but I can also picture how once you get used to it, like, you know what to do, what not to do, and it kind of streamlines a bit too, I would imagine. Kit, same, you love the clips, you get an actual feel for the person that way. Yes, yeah, that's originally why I liked doing that, because, you know, I can tell you, like, oh, go follow that person, they do this, and they're super cool. But this way, you can see them, you can hear them, you can see one of their projects, you know, or clips of Janny's music, and then you know you should follow the person because you see how amazing they are. River, you like watching the clips. Firehorse Arts Lurk Work Training. Well, thank you for the lurk. Good luck on the work training. Janny likes the clips, and Dane, clips are fun. Oh, you've been working with faux fur since 2017. That's a while. That's a while. So you've probably picked up a few tricks. All right, we got 4 legs. Should we do the fangs, or what is it, 10, 20? Should we do the fangs and get them on the face, or should we do another leg? What's the plan? What do we do? The next leg is going to be 2 rows longer. Fangs. All right. Oh, thank you, Janny. Thank you. I will check into that when I'm done with stream, and I will see what I can do. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Fangy fangs. I'm sensing y'all want some twofers, some little tooths. So we'll do some little tooths. Just finish getting this bent. Get bent. There we go. All right. Let's get the darker yarn and we'll do some fangs. Here we go. The next leg I do is going to be a stripy leg too. Fangy fangs, fang, fang, fang. Where's the glue gun, Fee? Kit, I've never used a glue gun in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. Kit. How do you pronounce your name? Phoenix Fire Element. And you can call me Fee. I haven't found a really phonetically good way of spelling Fee that also looks like it came from the word phoenix. But yeah, Phoenix Fire Element, and you can call me Fee. And I usually spell it P-H-O-E. And it looks like foe and not fee, and it's fine, whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to be upset if you call me something that is similar but not quite it. We're all good here. What am I even doing? I don't know what I'm doing. All right. I do not know how to say this name, and I love spiders, and I should learn it. Chelicerae? Fang-looking structures. How do you pronounce a spider's fangs? Let me type it in. I think I typed it right. Chelicerae. Maybe. If anyone happens to know, I would like to know. Otherwise, I'll try to look it up later. Didn't you start the nickname? Actually, I don't know how long ago it was. It was started by the friend who we'd been friends for 13 years. We talked every single day, and she literally just fell off the face of the earth. And I found out months after the fact that she just decided to do a reset of her life, and she was just basically dropping a whole bunch of people along the way. And I was one of those people. So that's where my nickname came from, actually. But it still feels very me, so I still use it. But yeah, that was fun. Just don't call her late for treats. No, I would never be late for treats. All right. I am going to continue to struggle with the magic ring on these things, though. Holy butts. Yeah, thank you for asking, Dane. Yeah, feel free to ask anything, whatever. Like I said, I'm pretty chill and laid back about whatever, so... I know I had one person ask me, I don't remember who it was, but someone asked me, can I call you Fee, or does only your close friends call you Fee? And I'm like, yeah, Fee's fine. All across the board. Totally informal here. Kiyosama, as long as it's not something like potato. Don't call me potato. Please don't call me potato. I'm already bent, very bent. She bangs, she bangs. And I'm sorry, I'm a little scattered with chat today. I keep going back and realizing I've missed a few chatty things. So I apologize if I've missed your post, and feel free to post again if I've skipped it. I haven't skipped it on purpose. It's just how today's going, and I apologize. And sometimes I'm better, and sometimes I'm worse at following chat. We never know until the day of, if it's a good day or a bad day for the brain. What about photato? I mean, it maybe, yeah, it could grow on me. Oh, Foxy said you got it right. They are Queen of Spoon Facts. Foxy, thank you. Chelicerae? Is that what I said? I don't know what I said. I'm one of those people who I learn through reading things, and I'm often afraid to say things out loud because since I read it, I have never heard it pronounced before. So it makes me very nervous to say it out loud. You're done bullying. Aw, I'm so bullied. So bullied. I'm so upset. You're fine. You're fine. Chat is busy today. Thank you. It kind of feels busy, but I wasn't sure if it's just how my brain is not keeping up today, which is equally likely. Chalicery? Chalicery? River, you're the same way? Oh my gosh, I'll be so happy when I'm done with this yarn. Okay, so what do we have to do here? We have to do 4 more legs, finish this fang and do another fang, and then I'm done with this yarn. That was my pep talk. Let's keep going. It's a lovely level. It is a lovely level of busy. I'm having a great time. I just don't want anyone to feel bad, and I don't want to miss out on anything because I'm missing posts. So again, feel free to repost something if I haven't read it. I'm not skipping it on purpose. I promise. Chalicery. 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 All right, so that should be a fang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's what we got. You should have asked for the phonetic spelling. The phonetic spelling. I'll show myself out now. I did a dance? Did I do a dance? I don't know. Did I do a dance? I don't know what's happening half the time. It is a jolly, bubbly chat today. I'm having a great morning. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Like, you know, in general, thank you for hanging out with me. But yeah, today is very lovely. Oh no. I don't know where the end is. Hey, found it. Okay. One more fang, and then we'll sew it on the face. Hey, Mirror, welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Mirror, my aloe plants are very sad again lately. I don't know what I'm doing wrong right now, but I hid them when people came over for my daughter's birthday party on Saturday. I hid my aloe plants so they wouldn't see. I hid them. I just kind of like shoved them in my bedroom and closed the door. I was ashamed of my aloe plants. Oop. You said you were worried about how you pronounce stuff, but you are one of the rare people who actually pronounce your name correctly. Oh, wow. Well, thank you. I get so nervous about pronouncing things. Also think faux-tato would be better. Yes. Faux-tato. Uh-oh, yes, uh-oh. Hey, what a yarnaholic. Welcome in. Welcome in. What is the rainbow project? You have a corner-to-corner rainbow project in Discord. And you said you were going to work on the border and the numbers. What is the project? Uh-oh. You did a clip? You did a dance clip? Oh no. 2, 3, 4. I hate this yarn. If I haven't mentioned it.